New York, sitting in a suite at the world's most famous arena is a women's basketball star of equal acclaim, Paige Bueckers. In what somehow feels like just yesterday and also a lifetime ago, the UConn women's basketball point guard had one of the most sensational freshman campaigns we have ever seen from an NCAA basketball player. After later missing significant time due to a very rare knee injury, she continued playing some of her best basketball yet again once healthy. Although she was dubbed the most elite women's basketball player ever by South Carolina head coach Don Staley, Bueckers surprised her legendary head coach Gino Auriemma and decided not to declare for the 2024 WNBA draft. Now in what is very likely her final year of college, she is focused on pursuing her first collegiate national championship before she eventually turns pro. But on Monday night, Bueckers found some time on a well-earned off day to relax. She wore a gray Eric Emanuel sweatsuit with Swarovski crystals, and in New York City, she decided to watch some NBA basketball with all of her teammates. Despite suffering a minor injury the previous night on Sunday against Villanova, the UConn star caught up for the win in the Verizon Club at Madison Square Garden while the Knicks played the Magic on Monday. Bueckers, the fact that it is so cold there, people who play basketball are inside the gym all of the time working on their craft and getting better. I think it's an escape from the cold just to be able to play. I think the Minnesota nice phrase comes to mind. People from Minnesota have a chip on their shoulder just because they're not expected to be good basketball players. We all have this toughness about us. It means everything to be able to represent Minnesota. It is known as a hockey state, but the basketball production is great as well. I'm close with Jalen and Chet and so many other basketball players who have done so well these past few years. It's really cool to see the growth and the exposure, and Minnesota getting a little bit of credit for basketball. Bueckers, the growth, the amount of talent throughout college, the WNBA, and even high school. The more exposure we get, you see the views going up and the attention going up and the accessibility to watch going up. You see positive results every single time. I think we need to acknowledge that women's basketball is great to watch. Whenever we get the platform, we perform. There are big names, but when you tune in to watch the big names, you leave as fans of so many others because it is such a beautiful sport we play and it is a team effort.